What's going on, guys? I hope your week or weekend is going well whenever you happen to be catching this video. So I'm back with another video. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying to get these videos out pretty quick now. Like I said, I bought some new products, so I'm trying to catch up, bring out more content for you guys. Now this is my Amazon Renewed iPad. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is the third one I've ordered. Yes, I'm not lying. Not one, not two. This is the third one I've ordered. So it's been pretty rough. Now the first one came and oh man, it was ugly. It was ugly. I'm gonna show you a video of it a little bit later, but it was pretty ugly. It came out tons of scratches all over the screen. I had to send it back. Ordered from the same vendor again. They sent me one that with a dented back, dented plug. You know, I think it was called like Pine Express or something like Pineapple Express, something like that. Maybe I'll put it in the titles right here if I can find it. But basically, so this iPad that I've ordered this time is directly from Amazon's warehouse. It's not one of their third-party partners. So they sent to their own warehouse to inspect it. I'm hoping first. So hopefully third time's a charm, and I'll be able to still recommend Amazon Renewed because it's definitely been a little rough. If this turns out to do well, I'll definitely say that I would never recommend doing anything that Amazon wasn't shipping directly because my experience has been pretty bad. Even sending things back was bad because one of my iPads, they wouldn't send me the UPS label for free shipping back. So and I'm still kind of dealing with Amazon to get that credited back to me because they owe me the shipping charge on that. So yeah, so it's been a headache, but this is the new one, shipped from free, came in an Amazon box. This one should be good. I even had, and of course, it was still a mess because the first one they shipped me, whoever shipped it just left it in the building somewhere. There was no notes. They didn't tell you where they put it. They said quote unquote safe place, so it never even got to me. So I guess technically it's my fourth iPad because the other one supposedly was delivered to my building but never got to me or the mail office. I think the service person probably just stole it, to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna get this guy open. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna see how it is. We're gonna see if Amazon can renew my faith in Amazon Renewed because it's been a rough experience. And if you like videos like this, unboxings, reviews, tech blogs, fan tech unboxings, music festival reviews and unboxings, please like and subscribe, as I would love to see you on here every week, sharing your opinions so we can all make better buying decisions, because you got to be part of the team, you know what I mean? Obviously I'm not always on here. I do work two jobs, so I do my best. I kind of go through spurts. I'm on here, spurts where I'm not, but I appreciate your support, being I'm a small little YouTuber on here. But let's get this guy open. Alright guys, here we go. So this is round 3 for the, you guys, I'll show you this clip in a second, but I've had definitely some rough times getting these refurbished iPads. Definitely a good learning experience from Amazon Renewed. So I will be giving some thoughts on just advice of how to purchase off Amazon Renewed. And so let's see how this one turns out. So just to give you guys a quick backstory, basically I ordered off through Amazon Renewed. The program, it was not through them directly, their warehouse directly, but it was through one of the people that's in the program for Prime, and it just didn't work out too well. Basically, I just kept getting iPads with dents, scratches. One didn't turn on. It was ugly. It was ugly. So this time I made sure it was shipped directly by Amazon. So let's see if this fixes the problem. If not, I'm gonna give the craziest bad review ever. But just so you guys saw how bad it was, check out this clip right now so you can see the previous ones I dealt with. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. As you see, they were pretty rough. So let's get this guy open. Obviously came in a standard big box. Even this one kind of came weird because, I don't know, they got lost and didn't get to my apartment properly. Wasn't sealed, by the way, just now. I just looked at someone that did open it. I wonder who it was that did open it. So let's get this open though. This goes out, kind of came in like a weird packaging, honestly. It's kind of just hanging out, but okay. So once again, you do get a plug with these guys, which is pretty awesome. Something you don't get with these things very often these days. There's a charging cable. So this package came kind of clunky, but hey, it was there. Charging cable, charger. Ironically, it's an LG charger, but hey, I guess they're not in the game anymore. So now let's get this iPad open and see how it looks. Like I said, this one was directly shipped from Amazon, and even the Amazon Renewed badge came with it. Hi there, I'm your new Amazon device. So now I would say this: when you order directly from Amazon, this did not come with their the third-party partners that are in the program. So let's try it out. So let me put this to the side real quick. You know, and that's all. I need those things to open it, but that box was already kind of open, so I think someone was peeping in my iPad. Not too comfortable with that, but hey, it is what it is. So pull this out, bubble wrapping, right? All right, let's see. Now, this is the big thing. Let's look at this. All right, so I'm looking at it right now, guys. I don't see any nicks or scratches that are like, you know, that are. This looks perfect, right? You know, the back has a little ding right here, but for the most part, and it's not even that big. I can't even feel it. So this looks pretty damn good, guys. Okay, so definitely I would say first learning lesson about this is that, guys, only get Amazon Renewed when it's directly shipped from Amazon warehouse. It goes through a direct inspection, I would assume, and your quality of product is just gonna be nicer. So let's get this guy turned on. So you see that ring in there? That ring is actually one of my light over there in the background. Let's put this up like that. But let's get this turned on and make sure it works. Now the second one I got wouldn't even turn on, as you saw from the video. So yeah, it's been rough. This is the third time the charm. Yeah, so, but looking pretty good. Let's get this thing turned on. Okay, English, right? You know, it's country, region. I wish you would just put USA at the top, since obviously I'm buying in the USA area, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see, United States, boom, okay. You can set it manually or quick start. All right, quick start. Is it gonna let me do a quick start? Let me see. English. Whoa, that was kind of rushed. Let me get my iPhone a little closer. I think I can max out these things. Let me see. Right, boom, right. This is the iPad. So it will set it up. So to my iPhone. That's one thing I do love about these things. These guys are so easy now. You know, it just sets it up for you. So boom, let me kind of put this together. You know, it's a quick start guide here. Let me see if my Apple iPhone here would kick in. Let me see. So, but let me see what's going on here. Why is it not trying to set it up automatically? Because I would much rather do it that way than have it not do that. But let's see. Go back real quick. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sometimes you've got to finagle with it for a little bit. So now we're gonna set it up. You know, phone to phone. Camera up. Boom, right, we're gonna see. So basically I have my phone camera up. Sorry I missed that, guys. I caught the design that was on there, so now it's setting up. But it's pretty simple. It's kind of doing it for you, right? It wants me to enter my my forgot password pin, guys. So let me pull this off the screen for a minute. All right, put it back over here, guys. So right now it's finishing up my my new iPad setup. iPad came with about 62% battery. I'm gonna check the battery health though once it's finished setting up. Might take a minute, of course. Now it's asking for Wi-Fi, so let's try to, let's see here. I'm not sure if we need that actually. Sorry guys. Basically still setting everything up. I'm just waiting for it to finish here. Any of you guys had any hiccups going through Amazon Renewed? Because like I said, I've had it took me 3 to get one that was in really good shape. Why did I choose to get the iPhone 2018? Honestly, they just don't have apps that really take advantage of the power of the iPad right now, as far as they do on a Mac, for example. So it just doesn't make sense for me to like pay the extra money. I'd rather just keep it cheap. You know, this one looks the same from the front. This looks a little different from the back. I actually bought an Apple keyboard for it and some accessories, so I will be kind of talking about that in another video. But all through Amazon Renewed, by the way. So there is that. But once again, guys, let me hop off the screen real quick to type my password. All right, so there's that connecting. Let it do its thing, Hopefully this will keep transferring. I'm gonna become an old man at the rate it's transferring. I got a new phone coming soon too, so I mean that's gonna be kind of fun. But I'll be doing that another time. Definitely takes a few minutes, guys. So what I might do is check off the screen for a minute, and I'll be right back. Probably adjust my camera a little bit too. Oh wait, Face ID. So there we go. So now it wants me to do that. So boom, right, Face ID. So we're gonna go to continue. So obviously, I'm not sure you guys have done this. Of course, you kind of have to roll your face, with the setup. But let's see if I can do it with the camera in front of me. Probably not, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right, so now you guys see me checking it out. So position your face in the frame. I'm gonna move my head. Hope you guys are able to get a good view of that. You know, but it's pretty simple, right? Continue. Move my head slowly again. So I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more so you guys get a little better view this time. Actually, I can't. There you go. Anyway, it worked, but behind. That's one. Hey, one thing about Face ID for when it comes to Apple is the best. Obviously, even with my camera in the way, it still was able to grab the right stuff, which is pretty cool. Now it's still setting up the Apple ID. Goes over here like this. Whoops. Terms and conditions. Sure, agree, of course. Take all my information. Take my life away. You know what I mean? Throw advertisements at me. They're gonna come for me. You know, I mean, I'm sure we've all seen it. You know. Honestly, I do find it kind of spooky though how I glance something on my phone and within 3 seconds I'm getting an advertisement on my internet search. So I mean, these things are kind of spooky that way. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited so far. Like I said, I'm feeling it up. Feels pretty much brand new. Like I said, except for that minor ding on the back, which I could barely feel and see. You know, I'm gonna basically back up, you know, apps and data, right? Boom. Basically getting it set up. Finishing the setup here. Keeping up to date. Blah blah blah, all this stuff. Sure, why not? All my cards. Let me see. Oh, so now I'm gonna add all that stuff on here. Basically, you know, simple setup, right, guys? I mean, I'm sure if anyone does have any questions, feel free to pop in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. I don't always. Now, I do keep an eye on the comments for about a week after I set these things up, but after that, I kind of fade off, and I just check from time to time. I do work 2 jobs. I told you guys a bunch of times. You know, that's why I haven't been on here as much as I want to be. But I'm back in action. I'm gonna try to be on here a lot more. Just gonna be using a lot more ideas. So, hey, this side finished, right? Your iPad's ready to go. So choose card and file. You know, I mean, I can do this later. I don't need to do all this right now. I mean, I don't. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna be, you know, I can do all this later. I don't need to be, you know, setting up all these cards right now. And do I need these on my tablet right now? No, I don't. Because I rarely ever pay anything on my tablet. So now that I have that keyboard though, those things might change. Now, one thing I would recommend for you guys though is make sure you don't get lazy and get like a solid case, not just like one of those book stand cases. You know, if you're using the iPad, you know, the iPad keyboard, Magic Keyboard, great, right? But just, you know, make sure you have those sides protected. Cause I definitely I definitely made that mistake on mine. My last one shattered right over here, and that was in the case, you know, because I had gotten lazy, it had fallen once, and this plastic part had chipped off, and so it wasn't 100% protected here anymore, and that's exactly, of course, where it fell and cracked. And these things are expensive. Like even I had an older 2018 iPad Pro, and yeah, I mean, just replacing the screen was more than buying a brand new used one. Well, not brand. I mean, obviously an Amazon renewed one. So it's like it's worth it. Get a nice. If you're not gonna put insurance on it or you know, some kind of Apple protection, put like a strong case on it for protection. Share audio recording, sure. I don't care. They could follow me all they want. I don't care. I'm not one of those guys who worries about that these guys tracking me. I actually prefer to give as much information as possible because for me, at least, it customizes my experience a lot better. They're just better at basically just using my information and using my conversations to feed me the content I want to see when I'm kind of doing my stuff. So pretty cool stuff. Obviously, right, guys, it's doing iPad restore, so I won't make you guys wait for this. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back and everything's good to go. So let me check one thing really quick so I can, I mean, obviously I told you everything looks in pretty good shape. You know, I mean, the back, like I said, has a slight dent. You can kind of see at an angle, but not, but it's actually, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's just a smudge. So yeah, it's pretty much in perfect condition, guys. This is definitely a great deal. I got this I got this under 500 bucks. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty cheap. So I mean, especially comparing to a new one, you're saving basically 50% of the price of a brand new one. And like I said, outside of the back, looking different, right? Everything else looks pretty much the same from the front. Works with all the new accessories, you know, Apple Pencils, stuff like that. So I mean, it's kind of like a no-brainer in my opinion for that kind of thing. Obviously, it's kind of sitting about my windows. I might actually redo this just because I've just kind of been lazy to reorganize my iPad screens. But yeah, there's that going on. Let's see if I can check the battery here really quick. It's still setting everything up, but it's kind of a pain, but hey, there we go. So we're gonna go in here, right? The main thing we want to check to see, you know, where the battery's at, right? Okay guys, let's see if we can find the battery health. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot, guys. They don't have battery health on iPads. My fault on that. So we can't really tell that, but you can kind of see all the dynamics here. You know, it looks like it's still pretty good. I mean, maybe I'll do a follow-up video for you guys to kind of let you know where the health of this device is. Obviously, you can see it's still doing an ongoing restore right here, but everything working great. I don't see any real problems. You know, I mean, I'm excited. The device is in great shape, you know, so I mean, I have no complaints. Third time is a charm. Like I said, I messed the first two came so bad, and so I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on this of why you should buy, how you should buy your iPad on, you know, on Amazon, and how you should do it and what to avoid doing. Like, I made the mistake, so I'm gonna share them to you. My wrap up right now. Okay, let's wrap this up. Okay, guys, I'm excited about this iPad. Man, like, it's looking flawless, no problems. Amazon renewed. You have restored my faith in the shipping heavens. But yes, I mean, I've definitely learned some valuable experiences from this. Okay, guys. Number one, you basically just don't for these more expensive items, you know, tablets, computers, phones. You probably don't want. You want to just stick to the ones that are directly shipped by Amazon. I assume there's a little more protocol on how they inspect them, how they look at them, and that's why I'm excited with this, right? Because the first two I went through just one of their partners, right? And honestly, yeah, it just wasn't, the quality came horrible each time. You saw the videos I posted. It wasn't that great. So this is looking amazing. I'm excited. I would say for those of you that are looking to buy these things at Amazon Renewed, this is the way to do it. You know, you want to make sure it's directly shipped by Amazon. I guarantee your experience will be better. Now, once again, of course, I didn't buy the M2 chip. I don't really need it. It looks pretty much the same from the front, guys, right? The only difference, of course, is this has the old camera style, not the new one. But I don't care about that. I mean, I don't use my iPad as a camera. It's ridiculously powerful as it is for what I need it for. You know, video, some small video editing. You know, maybe some light work, and tons and tons of YouTube and, you know, Comcast video watching, pretty much. So that's pretty much it. That's mostly what I use it for. I mean, I might dabble into the Apple Pencil soon, just to kind of, I feel like I should. But that's. I'm not a crazy hardcore user. I know some people might make it work for certain things, but I don't. And so as a result, I mean, I just don't need an M2 powerhouse yet. You know, maybe once they start launching a lot more of those professional apps on iPad, yeah, sure, then maybe it'll be worth it to me. But right now, I saved literally 50% off a brand new one, and I have the higher memory capacity, right? So the good thing about that is I have 512 you know, gigabytes on here, ton of memory. You know, if I would have gotten that much on a normal iPad, man, it would just be ugly. I would if I had to pay over $1,000, because those add-ons and memories cost so much on the iPad, right? So half the price, it will handle all my needs. Still looks gorgeous. You know, still get the True Motion 120 Hz screen. It just, yeah, love it. I'm a very happy camper. Now, of course, if you guys have had similar experiences to me, once again, please put those in the comments. Let's share so we can make some better buying decisions. If you guys have gone through the craziness that I've gone through, having to send back two, dealing with shipping issues with the agent and all that stuff, please, I'd love to hear your story. Let's all share. You know, and once again, like I said, if you want to cut down your risks when you're going through Amazon Renewed, stick to things directly shipped by them, because they go through probably, I would assume, a little bit higher quality than, say, one of their partners who just does it at the store, right? Maybe some guy because I mean, I actually work with a lot of small dealers, right? And a lot of them are great guys, you know, but at the same time, you know, they just don't have necessarily the time and energy, I would say, to like Amazon, which might have a whole staff checking quality of these devices. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the way it is. They have a much bigger organization, and so for these kind of big money purchases, that's kind of where I'd recommend it. Or make sure you just go to shop in person. Don't buy it through Amazon. Go to that shop in person, like small business, right? You want to support them, and then look at it in person, right? That way you can look at it, make sure it looks good in person versus, you know, getting there and finding out, oh wow, this is not that great once it shows up in the mail. But once again, guys, sorry for my voice. Like I said, I've been partying a lot lately. But basically, you know, what I would say is, you know, like always, if you happen to see me out there, tap me on the shoulder. Let's have a drink. Let's have a bite to eat, whatever, you know, because every new person is an amazing experience, and I would love that experience to be you. Until then, I'll see you guys. Have a good day. Bye.